How would you like to make an extra $1,000 per month? So the first way that you can make extra money is by being a voiceover artist. This is something you can definitely do remote. There are companies that will pay you for commercial work, for podcast intros. There's all sorts of ways that you can make some extra money as a voiceover artist. The second way that you can make extra money is by teaching music lessons online. If you're musically inclined, there's sites like Take Lessons where you can create a profile and people will search for someone that teaches piano, find your profile, hire you. It takes a lot of the legwork out of finding clients for yourself. The third way you can make extra money is by walking dogs. If you like to walk dogs or you just love animals, this could be a great way to make some extra income. You can sign up for an app like Rover or Wag. There's these people that have dogs that are looking for people to walk dogs, and they just connect you with those people. The fourth way you can make extra money, and this is a way that I personally have done, is called garage sale arbitrage. So this is where you go to garage sales on the weekends, you find items that you are familiar with. You look them up on eBay or Amazon, see what are they selling for. Obviously that's an easy win where you could say, okay, I'm gonna take a risk, but I know that there is a potential place to sell this. The fifth way you can make extra money is by designing websites. Now hear me out. I am not a designer, I am not a developer, but I used to charge people to build websites. When I was getting started, I had this site, Well Kept Wallet, and I needed to build it myself. So I watched YouTube tutorials and I figured out how to do it in WordPress. Now they have templates and they have ways to make it so easy that pretty much anybody can learn how to build a website. So this could be a great way to make an extra $1,000 even starting next month. So the sixth way that you can make some extra money is by making printables and selling them on sites like Etsy. So I have a buddy who actually created these debt thermometers. He makes about $1,000 per month just selling these PDFs on Etsy. So you can look at creating your own type of PDF. If you are someone that's into fashion or automotive or whatever, you can say, hey, how could I turn my knowledge into a PDF that people will be willing to buy? Search the Etsy site and see if other people have done it, create a profile and just get started. The seventh way you can make some extra cash is by doing tasks for other people. There's a site called TaskRabbit that I've actually hired other people on. I hired a lady to file papers for me, to then scan those papers. I also hired someone to put together furniture. There are a lot of different tasks that you can do on a site like TaskRabbit where you can basically create a profile and say, hey, this is what I can do for you for a certain price. So this could be a great way to make some extra income on the side. The eighth way to make some extra cash is by managing other people's social media accounts. Businesses need to have a social media presence these days. It's undeniable. So the reality is they will pay people to post to these different platforms like Instagram, Facebook, even YouTube. If you have the skills, you can easily charge $300 to $500 for a small business per business, put together a proposal. If you had two businesses, that's $1,000 a month. So the ninth way to make some extra cash is by renting out your stuff. The first thing you could rent out is your car. If your car is sitting in a parking garage while you're working, you could actually rent it out to people that need it while you're working. Another thing you could rent out is your pool. There's a site now where you can rent out your pool for pool parties because not everybody has one. Now, if you're in Arizona like me, everybody has a pool, but if you're probably in another state like in the Northeast, maybe that's not relevant for you. So what you could do is rent out your storage space. So if you have a garage or a spare bedroom or something that you're not using in your home, you could actually store stuff for other people and they will pay you. These are some great ways to make an extra $1,000 per month. The 10th way you can make some extra cash is to organize stuff for other people. If you're one of those type A personalities that needs to have things a certain way, there's a lot of people that aren't like you and they will pay you good money to organize their stuff. Put an ad out on Craigslist, maybe ask your friends and family and say, hey, I'm looking to organize for people. Here's my rate. And you could easily make $1,000 organizing stuff for other people. So now that you figured out a way to make an extra $1,000 per month, check out this video right here so you can figure out how to reduce your expenses up to 50% per month.